I think it's fair to say that Katt Williams is the most viral man of 2024 by far. His almost 3-hour-long interview on Club Shay Shay sits at an absolutely insane 65 million views. I've never seen those kind of numbers for an interview. For comparison, Tucker Carlson's interview with Vladimir Putin from a month ago sits at just 19 million views. Whatever Katt had to say seems to have been said at the exact perfect moment where it was able to resonate with an unbelievable amount of people. And he had a lot to say.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no.
But one thing that he said that stood out to me personally was this.
I would've bust Cedric's stomach. There was nothing that would have kept me from one of these in that patch right there.
For those that don't know, the man that he's talking about in this clip is Cedric the Entertainer, a man that's about 2.5 times his size. And the reason that stood out to me is because 8 years ago, Katt Williams got beat up by a teenager. And I mean that in the most literal sense that you could possibly take it. This is not hyperbole. He punched a teenager and proceeded to get beat up. If the video was put through some kind of AI footage to text software, what I just said is a description that you would have been left with. It all started when Katt decided to pull up to a neighborhood in Gainesville, Georgia and join a soccer game with some local children.
Oh, look check out the skills.
Katt Williams don't play.
I'm wearing your shirt, by the way. Katt Williams with the skills, though.
This man is serious.
What catches the eye immediately is how tiny Katt is. Even compared to the children, the kid that's guarding him is clearly the larger human being. And I have to give props to Katt because one thing he is not is a coward. He will fight. The year this was filmed, he was involved in like 6 or 7 different incidents that involved violence. Every time you heard his name, he was either threatening somebody or fighting somebody or getting beat up by somebody, but he is not a confrontation avoider. And a lot of people will call that a little man complex, which is a term that I don't really respect, because I believe that the people that are usually referred to as that are simply responding to people not showing them any respect based on their size. Look, it's easy to be chill and laid back when you look like Kimbo Slice because people are automatically showing you the utmost respect everywhere you go. But when you look like Katt Williams and people are shoulder bumping you at the club just because they think that you won't do anything about it, it's a whole different ballgame. And you either become a people pleaser that's constantly apologizing and avoiding confrontation, or you become more aggressive, and becoming more aggressive takes balls, and that's why I respect Katt and his little man complex. But anyway, back to the video. You know what? No, not back to the video, because I'm 5'9" and I'm a little bit butthurt about it. You know what nobody ever talks about? The big man complex, where you're a big fat couch potato, but you think that you can beat up professional fighters because they're smaller than you. Now that's dumb. That's crazy, because you guys got titties and they jiggle, so you can't. Anyway, back to the video, for real this time.
I'm surprised they ain't fight nobody.
Boy, who do you think? Who's gonna fight out here?
Talk about foreshadowing. Talk about setting up a story.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, hold up. Hey, hold up. Hey, hold up.
Hey, stand up. Man, up. Look at him. Hey, girl. You know.
Got out of jail, nigga. They probably didn't have nobody thinking you.
Hey.
Yeah.
I thought you was real funny before, bro. Yep. Hey, bro, I think you hilarious, bro.
Yep.
Hey.
You're gonna have acne till you 26.
Yeah, just keep talking that shit, bro.
Or what?
This line is what really set it off.
Hey.
You're gonna have acne till you 26.
Katt told the kid that he was going to have acne till he's 26 years old, and I guess the young man got a little bit butthurt because it hit a little bit too close to home and decided to get in Katt's face.
Hey, once Kaylee swing is over, don't do it. Hey, you better back up, Katt. Oh, what's up? Big ass up, Katt.
So as you can see, Katt got thoroughly embarrassed. He got taken down very easily after sucker punching the kid and put in this half-assed little rear naked choke to the point where he basically started copping pleas. And you know Katt was feeling salty about this incident. He probably immediately knew that this was going to go viral, so he was still sitting around for a minute after it was over, halfway talking shit and halfway trying to make the people around him feel bad for him.
You alright,
I'm just trying to show other celebrities why they don't go to the hood more.
I know that's right.
It's not they don't want to, it's they know bullshit will happen.
Everybody. Like that,
Now later on we find out that the kid, whose actual name was Luke Walsh, was a high school wrestler, so it made perfect sense why he'd be able to handle Katt so easily, because wrestling is one of those disciplines that if you do it, you can probably handle 90% of the population within 50 pounds of you if they've never done it. And Katt didn't even have a size advantage in this case, so he was kind of doomed from the start. Luke actually ended up getting interviewed and given his side of the story.
So Luke, what happened yesterday with Katt?
I got into a fight with him. You know.
What happened? Did you say something to him?
Well, we're both talking. You know, we're playing a game of soccer, and you know, I just thought it was a soccer game. Stuff happens in sports.
Yeah.
You know,
so
with
he was
guys.
playing soccer with everybody?
Yeah, he
What
was.
was he doing in the neighborhood?
I don't know. He was just riding around.
Just
I
riding
guess,
around?
chilling in the Ville. You know.
Yeah.
But anyways, he took me over to a secluded area and he asked me to hit him. I was like, you know, I'm not just gonna hit you. You know, you want your one with me, square up.
Yeah.
You know, and then he sucker punched me, and so I did what I did.
Yeah.
And this is the result of it.
Yeah. It didn't seem like you didn't jump back on him. You didn't try to kick him or punch him.
Nah, I mean, it wasn't even nothing. You know, I mean, my face is just a little swole, but you know, I just got hit. I'm not hurt. Around here.
Oh wow. Okay. And where did you learn your grappling skills? I saw you took his back, you took him down. Looked pretty good out there.
Yeah, I wrestled for 2 years.
You wrestled for 2 years. After, did you guys have any nice words with each other? Did he say he was sorry or anything like that?
I tried to shake his hand, and you know, he was back off me, little boy.
Oh really?
I don't know if he was sour or something, but I was like, man, you know.
Yeah. It seemed like he stuck around and took photos with people.
Yeah, he did.
Take a photo with you?
Nah.
No. Okay. You think you've ever seen him in this area before? Or?
Nah, I've never seen him before.
Never seen him in this area before. Do you have anything you want to say to Katt?
I mean, stay up. You know.
What are you gonna say if you see him again?
What's up? Keep on moving, probably, you know.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping me.
And Katt would give his side on stage a couple of years later, although with a lot of embellishments and downplaying to make himself look a little bit better than he did.
He said some slick shit, and I said, hey, you know y'all can't win this game, so why would you say fuck me? And he said, well, what you gonna do about it? I said, listen, you know I'm in trouble with the motherfucking law. You see all these people recording. But just understand, if I can take your ass around this motherfucking corner, I would explain to you you don't talk to grown niggas like that. So now when we go around this corner, I'm asking all the pertinent questions. Do you have a mother? Do you have a father? Where are they? All these people in the hood, nobody is coming. Not one person in your hood is gonna step in front and go, Katt, don't knock this baby out. I'm looking at all the faces and everybody looking at me like, knock that nigga out, Katt. That nigga is a menace to the community. So I said, okay, maybe I'm just being too strong, because why would a kid be trying to fuck with me? I said, maybe my posture is wrong, because I've been playing soccer, and maybe this nigga think I'm trying to stun on him in his hood. Let me change my motherfucking posture. So I go up against the wall like this, and when I go up against the wall, that nigga stand over me like this. So I say to myself, let me stand up and let this nigga see that even though we the same size, you're a little boy, I'm a grown-ass man. I can hit you with this broken fist and get blood. I just want you to have a bloody mouth so that you can have that lesson later, that that's what happens when you say slick shit to grown-ass men, because maybe them niggas can't teach you that, but a nigga that can hit you is also a nigga that can pull out a gun and blow your motherfucking brains out. Why would you put yourself in that position just because you lost a soccer game? But clearly, you probably don't have no father to teach you that, so bam, you can get that lesson right there. But because I'm a real nigga, I'm only gonna gonna give you that one punch and then you can do whatever you wanna do. Now, if you watch that video and really think that I was getting choked out by a strong teenager, then why don't you catch me when I'm out in public, Dolo, and put your little fragile ass arm around my neck and why don't you choke me to sleep, nigga? I'm Semper Fi till I die, Marine Corps, bitch. I passed motherfucking boot camp at 16. I don't give a fuck what you say about nothing.
So that's the story of how Katt Williams got beat up by a teenager, and judging from a couple of incidents that happened since then and his recent appearances, that has not deterred him one bit from physical confrontation. The man has absolutely no self-preservation instinct, and on the one hand it's very commendable, but on the other hand it's like, dude, you're rich, you're in your 50s, just dial it back a bit and get some security. Everyone wants you happy and healthy. But that's about all from me for today. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like, dislike, subscribe, and I will see you soon.
If Katt Williams does not change his ways, if Katt Williams does not start moving in a different route, Katt Williams is going to end up in jail or dead. Because it's only but so many times somebody that's 4'11" and 90 pounds going to keep trying people.